So hello YouTube, this is me and Sonic AGD, and today we're back for another PC build. Actually, it's more of a full setup guy build, and yeah, it's gonna be come on. The price is under 1,000 US dollars for the all of the parts themselves, and yeah, including Windows, of course. It does include Windows. So how about we just get so as you can see here, the price is under 1,000 US dollars. So let's look at the parts. So for the processor, we've got the Intel Core i5 6500. It's a good quad core processor by Intel, of course. And yeah, at this price point, you really can get a good Intel processor. And the lower price points, I generally do recommend AMDs because they have proper quad-core processors, and some of the other games do take advantage of those four cores and don't even want to start on dual cores. So, but yeah, it's a good processor. It turns up to 3.6 gigahertz. It is on the Skylake architecture, which is the latest currently for now. And yeah, it does include the stock CPU cooler, which is gonna be enough cooling for the CPU because you can't overclock it, and yeah, it's just gonna be running at stock speed, and it's gonna work just fine. So moving on, we got for the motherboard, we got the ASRock H170 Pro 4. So yeah, it's just the motherboard. What else can I say? It's good. It's got everything that you're gonna need. It's gigabit Ethernet, and I believe it's got 6 USB 3 ports on the back, and of course some front headers. And yeah, it's gonna work just fine for 90 US dollars. Moving on, I've got 8 gigabytes of Crucial RAM. It's made by Crucial, so you know it's gonna be a good RAM, and yeah, it's 8 gigabytes. It's a good amount for now, and yeah, even for the future, I doubt it's gonna be much higher anytime soon. But if it is gonna get higher, you can just get another one of these for 30 bucks, and yeah, call it a day. Moving on, for the main storage drive, we got an ADATA Premier Pro SP600 drive, and yeah, people are saying that it's a good drive, and of course it's an SSD, so it's gonna be much quicker than your average hard drive. But yeah, it's just 128 gig, so you're gonna be able to load on Windows and your main programs like your web browser and Skype and Steam or something. You can install them on this, so they'll launch very quickly. So moving on, we've got the Western Digital Caviar Blue 1 TB hard drive. This is gonna be for mass storage for all of your games, movies, whatever you're gonna put on there. And yeah, I've got the same one myself. It's a good hard drive. Yeah, it's good. And for 48 bucks, it's a damn steal. So now it's time for the most important part of this gaming computer setup. It's gonna be the graphics card. It's gonna be the new release GeForce GTX 1060 by EVGA. And yeah, yeah, everybody's been blown away by this card, especially for the price, $250, as you can see here. And yeah, it does swiftly outperform the 1070, even performs at the level of did I say 1070? I meant the 970, and it does also outperform the 980 in some circumstances. But yeah, it's a really good performer for 250 bucks, and nothing on the red team at this price point can beat it. Although there is the RX 480, which is a good graphics card, and yeah, you can get the 8 GB variant for 240 bucks. But in most games today, the 1060 beats it by quite a decent margin, and that's DX11 games, which is most of them. But yeah, in DX12, the RX 480 does have a bit of an advantage. Actually, it is a bit of an advantage, but yeah, for now and for the near future, it's gonna be a great card. Moving on to the case is the NZXT Source 210 Elite. Yeah, it's got a USB 3 port and a USB 2 port at the front, and plenty of space for all of your everything that you're gonna put in there. And for 46 bucks, it's good. It's a good buy. And the power supply, it's the EVGA 600B. And yeah, you know, it's by EVGA, so you know it's gonna be reliable. And it's 80 plus bronze certified, so yeah, all good there. And yeah, I do have one myself, and it works perfectly fine, so yeah, moving on. Now it's time for the parts besides the computer itself. So we've got the monitor that of course you're gonna need a monitor when you're building a new setup. It's a AOC whatever. It's a 22-inch monitor. It's a good size. And yeah, it's an IPS monitor, which is really good because on IPS you really have the better color reproduction and it looks much nicer and better viewing angles. And yeah, sadly the only bad part is that it only has a DVI and a VGA input, but yeah, you can get around it. Just get a DVI cable or something. And just get the DVI cable, it's gonna be good enough for everything that you're gonna need. So yeah, now I've got the keyboard. Of course, you're gonna need a keyboard. You can get a simple $5 keyboard and put more money towards the PC like I did, but yeah, you know. I found this keyboard for only 65 US dollars, and it is a mechanical keyboard. It's not using cherry switches, but yeah, it's still it's a mechanical switch, so you're gonna probably like it a lot more. Depends on personal preference, but still, it's a mechanical keyboard, and most people are saying that it's a damn good keyboard, and for 65 bucks, it's a good price to throw into this setup. The mouse, of course, we've got the gaming mouse, and it's cheap for 33 bucks. We've got the Logitech G302. Logitech mice, of course, are known to be good mice, and yeah, the 302 is a good mouse. What else can I say? It's wired. It's got decent DPI at 4000, and yeah, I think people are saying that it's decent ergonomics. And yeah, as you can see, it's got buttons on it, so yeah, you can get some shortcuts. Cause I've got the G502 myself, and yeah, those buttons are very nice when you're just browsing the internet, and map, cause from the factory they're mapped for page forward and page back. So yeah, it's nice. Okay, now the speakers. Of course, this is the Logitech Z13. I don't know. I was looking for a decent speaker set, and yeah, people are saying that they're good speakers, and for 25 bucks, can you really complain? And they're made by Logitech, so yeah, they're good speakers. Probably. That's what people are saying. So now the last part. You're gonna ask me, but But Sonic, what about Windows? We've got the price up to over 900 bucks. You can't get Windows for under 100 bucks. Well, of course you can. You just go to kingwin.net and you go here and you search Windows 10. Probably gonna choose Windows 10 because you know it's the latest and greatest. Okay, maybe not greatest. And here you can see, and this is the price in euros. It costs 24 euros, which is what? Right. I put the US dollars amount here, which is 26.53 US dollars. It's a good price. It's an OEM key, which means that Microsoft won't be able to help you through their user support because this Windows key is gonna be tied to this hardware. So yeah, that's a bit awkward, but still, it's a lot cheaper than buying in retail, and you can get like four of these before instead of a regular one of those. So yeah, it isn't really a problem, you know. And yeah, so this PC is gonna get you, it's gonna get you some a good gaming experience. This setup is, and yeah. Well, this has been it for this video, guys. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you like this build, and maybe one of you will actually build it yourself, and I'm gonna report back on how good it actually is. And who knows? You know, I'm gonna put the permalink that's over here. I'm gonna put it down in the description below. And yeah, so that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.